supercharge your boy Wolfie. Yeah. Listen, welcome to the Schalke career mode. Listen, rest in peace, headphone users. Your headphones just got discombobulated, your speakers got discontinued, and your in-system speakers they might survive that. But the rest of y'all, everything just got messed up because I'm hyped. Yeah, we're about to do this Schalke career mode. Now, this might be a surprise to some of y'all, considering I've expressed how I have so much love and desire for Borussia Dortmund. That's my team. Schalke are the fierce, aggressive, official rivals for Dortmund. So some of you are going to be sat here like, why are you doing this then? That don't make no sense. It's a game. It's a game, right? And I want to revive Schalke. I want to make them where they once were, you know, in like the early 2000s, kind of mid 2005 era, 2006, back to where they used to be, a fighting team for, you know, the title, and up in the top 3. Lately, they've been like in the top 10. Sometimes. So, you know, we need to make Schalke great again. We just need to make him a challenge for Dortmund again. Let's put it like that. We want a real challenge, and Schalke need to step their game up. So we're going to rebuild Schalke, make them great again, and just have fun, man. Go back to having fun, just like we did with the Atletico Madrid career mode. You know, it's a shame that the last 3 career modes I've done haven't really gone off the way I've wanted them to, and I haven't enjoyed them as much as I expected to, you know. Class of 92, that in my opinion will work better on FM. If I can get that transferred over to FM and put the time and effort in, you know, you might see it one day in the future. But that's definitely something for FM. It just didn't come off as well as I hoped it would on FIFA. And the Monaco career mode, I just wasn't into it. I just wasn't really, my mind, my heart, the passion, it wasn't into it. I didn't even feel like editing it sometimes. But you know, the Bundesliga is my league. I love the Bundesliga. I personally think it's the best league in the entire world. We've got the young talent, we've got the goals, we've got the football, we've got well, Germany's got the best international team in my opinion. So the Bundesliga has everything constructed in it. So for me, it's hands down the best league in the world. All we need in the Bundesliga right now is the money, and we are off, like we're flying. And I know Bundesliga has got like a new TV deal or some sort of TV money deal for teams now. I think it came into play like last season or this season, I think. I'm not too sure, but it's changing. The Bundesliga is getting better, so it is my favorite league. But without further ado, man, I've been talking too much. Let's do this. So of course, the big thing is Goretzka. Of course, as you know, he has signed he's officially a Bayern Munich player, but that will go through in the summer of 2018. As of right now, Goretzka still has his loyalty lied to Schalke, and as you can see there, he's still looking fantastic in all of his glory. If you've been watching my live streams with Liverpool, you know we signed Goretzka, and everyone even will say, everyone knows I'm absolutely a beast with Goretzka for some reason. So it's going to be nice to use him in this career mode. Of course, he's a Schalke player. I'm not going to be selling him yet. I will be selling him in the summer of 2018. So the next summer window, we will be selling Goretzka. He hasn't left yet, so there's no reason for me to sell him. He's still a Schalke player, and he won't be a Bayern Munich player until the summer of 2018. Other than that, this is the default lineup, which I won't be using. Some of the players I am not too familiar with. I don't pay that much attention to Schalke. Cagliari, I know of. Stambouli, Naldo, former Dortmund player actually. Nastasic, former Man City player, has been there for a few seasons now. Farman I know of. Max May I know of. Goretzka I know of. Harit I know of. Pjaka on loan from Juventus, I believe. Kopinyanka there. De Santo needs to get rid of him. And Bolo signed him I think like 2 seasons ago. I don't really know if he's done. I mean, I don't pay that much attention to Schalke, but I don't really think he's taken off as well as Schalke has expected to. Bentaleb made the switch from Tottenham to Schalke a few seasons ago on loan, and then they made it permanent. Don't know about Schoff. I've not really heard of him. I think he's new. I think he's just signed. I think he's just transferred here. Carrera. No, everyone knows about him. Everyone knows about him. Baba has made the switch from Chelsea to Schalke. He came back to Germany. So there are a few players I know of. There are a few aren't. But you can see that is all the reserves we have. This is it. So I know the signings I'm going to make, and I'm going to take you through the shortlist now. but it's definitely a rebuilding transfer window. This isn't the window to sign, you know, first team players as such. It's more of a window for us to sign players to rebuild the depth in the squad, because it just ain't there. It ain't there, my boys. Oliver Baumann coming in the office talking about some hello, my name is. Listen, I don't really. They say hello, Mr. Full Stop with a comma. What English is that? Get rid. Assistant manager, he got me on WhatsApp. I'm gonna hit him up later on. Don't worry about that. Schalke board, don't worry, I'm coming into the office in a second. Chief executive, hit me up in my DMs on Instagram. Yeah, do that. And then the shirt sales, looks like that's an important goal. 50 million pounds of shirt sales. So that obviously comes with big signings, which we aren't going to be making in the first season. So might not hit that target, but whatever. Champions Trophy, we are in this Champions Trophy preseason tournament. We've got Tigres, Sporting, and Santos. I'm actually going to play the preseason tournament. I think that's a very important part, in my opinion. I think getting used to the team that you're using is very, very crucial. So the main objectives here, as you can see, is to qualify for the Champions League, which Schalke haven't done for numerous of seasons. DFB-Pokal reached this round of 16. Which I think is possible, and the Bundesliga finish in the Champions League place. Youth development, we know Schalke are known for their fantastic youth academy, one of the best, if not the best youth academies in the entire German league. So I know this is gonna be a big priority. You can see it's a high priority. I knew for a fact. Sign 3 players with a potential over 75 to your youth squad. Increase their overall by at least 10 points. We can do within 2 seasons, have at least 1 players from your youth academy signed to the first season. Within 2, okay, so 2 seasons have 1 player. Okay, so the youth academy signed to the first in the first season. Wait, from shit, go back. Within 2 seasons, have at least 1 player from your youth academy signed in the first season. Bro, what is this? Hold on, why am I messing up? Within 2 seasons, have at least 1 player from the youth academy signed in the first team, play 70. Okay, so I don't know why that took me so long. Don't worry, I'm not stupid. And keep player salary growth under 10%. I don't know how you do that, or whatever. We just gonna roll with it. Whatever, EA. Whatever. You can see there in the kitty we have £42.46 million to spend with 103k on the wages. So this is the shortlist. This is what we are, well, the players that I've scouted and I'm looking at. So I wanted it to be different from all the career moves I've done so far, and some of the players that you've seen so far. Of course, now it's very difficult for me to get some of the players that I wanted, especially because most of them have actually moved or out on loan. Obviously this is the January update, so all the transfers have gone through, so it's quite difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we do need 2 more right backs and we need 2 more left backs. So I've got Bustos as a right back / left back option there from Argentina. I've got Sarachi there as well, Marcelo Sarachi, left back. The team will not sell, but we can negotiate directly if he pays release clause. So I'm going to have to pay his release clause if I want him, because my assistant manager has made it known to me that they are just not going to sell him. We've got Adrian Marin from Villarreal. Very, very good player. Very, very nice potential, I believe. So it'd be nice to get him in. I've always tried to get him in, or I've always kind of wanted it in the back of my mind, but it's just never really worked out. We've got Federico Rica there, left back / centre back. We've got a lot of depth players, a lot of players with a lot of depth. But again, we'd have to scout him, and we are scouting all these players, so it's all good in the freaking hood. We've got Glusing Konen, another left back. He's actually popped up quite a few times in terms of when I've been looking for players. He's been on the list, but he's never made it to the short list. So getting him in might be interesting, but I know he's very expensive. Alexander Arnold, we're known now to be getting English talent in the squad. We've got my boy Lukman now at Leipzig. We've got Reece, I think he's left now, but we had Reece Oxford at Gladbach, and there's another English player out there. Oh, Sancho for Dortmund. So English talent is starting to make the transition over to Germany. Germany ain't that hard to learn either. I don't know it, but I know it's not hard to learn. They teach it in school, so it can't be that hard to learn. Yeah. But we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold. Would be nice to add a 4th English talent to the Bundesliga. We'll have to see. Dodo, right back for Schalke. He hasn't got a face like in-game picture face, so I'm guessing he's a new player. But yeah, we'll have to see. He's just joined, so he won't move again. Might be able to cheek a loan deal in, might not. We've got Klosterman here as well. Lucas Klosterman, the right back from RB Leipzig, known for his potential. He's been known to have a lot of potential for like the last 3 or 4 years. So will he actually achieve that potential is something different. That's a different story. Another right back here, we've got Nissen Christen. He's just joined from Ajax. Again, it's very frustrating. As I said, I just added some of these. I didn't even really check, but it's very frustrating because a lot of these players have just moved and it would have been nice to have them in the squad. Then we've got Eric Aguirre here, another right back / centre defensive midfield / central midfield. He's got a release clause of 6.8. I'm hoping that his value is a lot cheaper and I can get him cheaper than 6.8. Then we've got right mid, so we do need 2 more right midfielders. I've got Ayman Barkok. Like how you name Barkok with 2 K's. But yeah, he is a kind of high potential German winger, well, right midfielder. Plays for Frankfurt. No disrespect, but Frankfurt's not the best of teams you want to be if you've got a lot of potential. You want to be in that kind of whereabouts where they're actually going to bring the best out of you. Schalke will do that for you, my boy. Amen. So you better say your prayers and say amen, because you about to be a Schalke player. See what I did? Bro, I got bars. Samuel Kalou, he comes from KAA Ghent. Of course, Belgium have got a fantastic system going over in their league. He's not Belgium, but their league in general produces a lot of great talent. Samuel Kalou is one of them. But we'll have to see. They're trying to say that they are not going to sell him to us. We'll have to pay his release clause. Bro, they think I made it out of money. They really think I got that dosh to just be splashing the cash. I ain't going to be splashing no cash because I only got 42 starting million, and in FIFA 18 that ain't squiddly squat. Adama Traore, I was very reluctant to try and... Why is this man blonde with the blonde beard and who's man? But I was very reluctant to bring him in because I wanted to see if there was any other wingers, but he kind of just stuck out to me, and I was just like, you deserve better. You should not be at Middlesbrough. You left Barcelona. You left Barcelona to go to Middlesbrough to get relegated to play in the Championship. You deserve better, my boy. We're going to try and bring you in and try and make you a Schalke player and try and make you into a star in one of the best leagues in the world. I do need another striker. There are 2 strikers I'm going to be getting rid of. De Santo and another one, I forgot his name. Leo Baptiste would be a fantastic replacement. I do like him. I think he's really good. I think he's really underrated due to the team that he is at. RCD Espanyol doesn't do him justice. He left Atletico Madrid because he wasn't getting game time, but he is a great player. He's a great striker. I think by the time, maybe when he's like 26, around the same age, Falcao and Diego Costa started to peak. Well, Diego Costa started to peak around now, 23, 24. Falcao was around 26, 27. But if he can start to get into form and whatnot, it might be another situation where Atletico Madrid have produced or let go of another world-class... He's not world-class now, but you never know. World-class striker. Then we've got Amine Gouiri, or Gouiri. I don't know how to say his name, but he's just joined. But I'm keeping my eye on him because I know he's got a bit of potential. He is one to watch for all Lyon fans, apparently, so keep him there. And Houssem, I can't say his last name, but if you've been watching Ligue 1 or Ligue 1 or whatever it's called, he is one to watch. And I've got a Lyon fan by the name of Thierry Audet. He's done the Monaco thumbnail, the Wolfsburg thumbnail, the Class of 92 thumbnail, and the Atletico Madrid thumbnail. He's a Lyon fan, and he speaks very highly of their young talent, so gonna try and pick him up. But that's it for the shortlist. I'm showing you the shortlist now, so you guys don't really comment players down below because I won't be really adding them. They're probably going to be like major first team players. And again, I always go into this. Don't tell me to sign players that you know I cannot afford. I've got 42 something million. You guys will write down a name that cost me half of my budget with no. I like to splash and spread out the cash equally. So I like to spend as much as I can and get as many players as I can. And that's what we're going to try and do here. We're obviously not going to sign every single player on the shortlist, but you know, I'd like to get Adama in. I'd like to get Barkok in. If I can't get Barkok in or I can't get Adama in, Kalou is next on the list. I'd really like to get You know, I actually, out of the right backs, I'd like to get Alexander in. I'd like to get Bustos in. And I'd also like to get Sarachi in. And I'd like to get Marin in. So I have the players that I want. It's just the money. That's it. But anyway, that is it for this introduction video. Haven't gone over the squad as much. I kind of did, to be honest. I kind of did. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you have enjoyed the video and you're going to enjoy the series, give it a like. This one will be completed. Don't worry about that. Monaco, as I said, I just wasn't really into it, unfortunately. And Class of 92 just didn't come off, in my mind. It just didn't come off as well as I had wanted it to be. It will come off better on FM, in my opinion. And obviously the Wolfsburg one, as I said, I will come back to that maybe towards the end of FIFA, but that is on my Xbox, not my PlayStation 4. So, you know, Atletico obviously is still the king of all the career modes, but I think this will come in as a close second with all your support. Again, thank you for all your support recently on the channel. We've just hit 3,000 subscribers as I'm recording this. Next step is 5k, man. Fuck a 4k. Let's skip past 4k. Let's get ourselves to 5k out. Cheer. It's been your boy Wolfie. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. No, honestly, stay safe. Just stay safe, because the world is just, it's crazy, man. But yeah, stay safe, stay blessed, keep yourself humble, and I'll see you for the next video. Peace.